All right, so you can look at the answers for 1 through 4. Basically, looking at intersecting planes, intersecting segments, and parallel lines and skew lines. So just real briefly, if we look at the first one here, we're looking for all planes that intersect plane STX. There's 4 of them. And for number 2, we're looking for segments that intersect QU. It might help you. If you wanted to, you could highlight what segment we're talking about, and then we could see that QR would intersect there at Q, that UT would intersect at U, that QV would intersect at Q, and that UZ would intersect at U. So color might help you with this if you're having a difficult time seeing those things. Number 3 is all segments that are parallel to XY. So if we look at this, then parallel to it, right there. And then skew to VW. So if we look at skew, you can see we have lots of different choices here. VW would be right here. And so if we looked at just a few of these, like if we looked at that, we could see that they're not going to intersect. They aren't in the same plane, which is what we're looking for. So you could take a second and check your answers there. Lots of different options. And let's go ahead and look at the second part of card 7, which asks us to be able to identify the transversal and then also name the special angle for the pair. So we're looking for this one here. We're looking at angle 2 and angle 12. And so if we look at what is there, the 2 lines that would be intersecting would be these 2 lines, and then the transversal would be line A. And then if we look at where angle 2 and angle 12 are located, those are alternate interior angles. Okay, if we look at the next one here, angle 6 is here and angle 18 is here. And so if we're looking for 2 lines and then the transversal that we would be talking about is right there. The 2 lines that would be intersecting would be this line and this line. And so when we look at 6 and 18 along that transversal of D, those are corresponding angles. So we're to write that the transversal is D and those are corresponding angles. And let's see, next 2 we're looking for 13 and 19. So 13 and 19. And the transversal that we're using there is B. And the 2 lines that are intersecting And so when we look at where 13 and 19 are located, they're alternating the transversal, the red line, and they're on the exterior, so they're alternate exterior angles. So for 7, angle 13 and angle 9. The transversal is B, and they are alternate exterior angles. Okay. And then let's look at our last one here. Ask us to look at where 11 and 7. And so the transversal that we would be looking at there is going to be C. And the two lines that intersect are right there. And so if we look at where 11 and 7 are located, they are actually on the interior and they're consecutive, and so they're consecutive interior angles. And so our transversal was C, and those are consecutive interior angles.